5,000 rand. They're set to go for the first of the day and away and racing from that 1,600 meter marker. They broke in unison here. They broke away okay. Duolona began well. Venetian Moonlight wider out. Arabian Red is there with Freedom Square also trying to get closer to the rail. Hard Peaks is racing just off them, 2 or 3 lengths off the leader. Further back to City Lights along the inside is Springer. Then came Courageous racing second to last, and Darling Harbour can't go with them in the early part, is languishing at the back end of the field, about 7 or 8 lengths off them now as they run towards the 1200, and Pierce Stradham's up front on Duolona, led it by just over a length from the grey horse Venetian Moonlight. Hard Peaks is in there, Slipstream racing only 2.5 lengths off the leader. Then Arabian Red followed by Freedom Square and Springer, who got the hurry along towards the inside, 5-6 lengths off the leader. Courageous and City Lights are further back, and Darling Harbour is the trailer as they head to the top of the strip, and they got 700 metres left to go. Duolona is going to guide them down there from Venetian Moonlight in second. Hard Peaks ready to take on them in third position, about 2 lengths off the leader. Then Arabian Red. Springer races behind that, is under the pump at the moment, has to improve from there. Freedom Square further back. Courageous is improving down towards the inside as they come down to the last 400, and Hard Peaks is coming home powerfully down the inside, about to strike the front from Duolona behind that Venetian Moonlight. Then Arabian Red, Courageous and Springer, 5 lengths to go. Further back to Freedom Square, but it's Hard Peaks down into the last 200. That's picked it up by 2 lengths from Duolona. Courageous, and now Springer's got the wake up call, but it's out in front. Hard Peaks that led it into the final 100 metres. Hard Peaks goes on strongly in the closing stages, and Hard Peaks will go on and win it from Courageous second. Third will go to Springer. Arabian Red was back in that 4th position. Stop to nothing. Freedom Square ran behind those. Here's a look at the head-on replay. She's a daughter of Erupt. Hard Peak. She's out of the Cahal mare Bountiful Harvest. She was bred by Volkerbos Drift and Turffontein, and she's picked up her maiden win today, and she's done it in no uncertain terms. Just under 2 lengths the winning margin. Courageous second. Springer ran in snatches, I thought. Could be better than this. Ran just closing in at the end there. Ran just behind the winner. And I think maybe we can give it another chance, Springer, on this particular performance today. And Arabian Red will complete the quartet. That's the running of the first of the day.
All right, welcome back to the Winners Enclosure. That's how we open up proceedings on this 8-race program on the inside track at the Big T. It's a glorious day out here, I might add. So if you're looking for something to do, pop past, come and join us. The money being spot on with number 2, Hard Peaks, the daughter of Erupt, who now becomes a one-time winner from 7 starts. Bred by the Volkerbos Drift and Turffontein Stud Farm. And of course to Robbie Sage and to Mr. Colin Bird, congratulations. Samanga Kumalo, you've made punters very happy. Obviously a horse that was always going to appreciate stepping up in trip.
Yes, I think the mile just was really looking for, because the last time the 1450 we had a little bit of a bad draw, and it was a matter of trying to use her. But you know, there was a lot of speed in the race. We ended up coming from a little bit off, but this time around with a nicer draw, the pace was on, and felt that if she can just follow one through. And you know, obviously the main thing is for her to be not caught flat-footed, and I think you know, we did just that, and she won comfortably.
Let's touch on the track quickly, Samanga, before we touch on the rest of your rides today. Obviously we did have a few showers during the course of the week and over the last few days. Holding up nicely?
It is holding up nicely. Obviously, if you have a look, I think at about 180 mile filly, sort of like jumped the patch, but I think it's just short of grass there. But I think the other guys, we have to see where we're going to be placing them, and then try and keep them in that clear path. And from then onwards, I think it's quite nice.
Right, you're the man the punters want to follow, Bling. You've got your fans all around the country. United Council, Burmese Tiara, and of course I thought maybe your next best could be Good Queen Bess.
Good Queen Bess ran quite a nice race, and I think she should be my next best. And others, you know, the hard knockers, and you can't leave them out. And yeah, big thanks to Mr. Sage, big thanks to Joey, does the hard work behind the scenes, and the guys. And again to Mr. Colin Bird, big well done to him. And yeah, you know, she took a little bit of time, but I think also put in the right races and the right distance even further. She can show one more there, and just hope Mrs. H put in a nice race where she's more competitive, and we take it from there.
Well done, Smungs.
Thanks. Again, my sponsors, Turffontein, Drift, well done to them. And again, to the guys, Kurums, that do the hard work behind the scenes. And also to WSB for giving them the 1-5, which was quite nice. And yeah, playing fans. Whoop, whoop.
There we go. Whoop, whoop early. Good to have Samanga Kamala in the winners' enclosure. Joe, lovely to see you as always. You'll be doing a bit of duties for the stable for the rest of the afternoon. I know you've got United Council a bit later, but a very good win from this horse to open up the day.
Yeah, no, very good winner. He's been knocking for the door for the long times. So today, I think everything was on his way. He had the draw, we had the jockey. Samanga had a great race.
Can you give Mr. Colin Bird a double? How's United Council doing back at home?
No, he's doing very well at home. We're expecting a good run as well. So if everything goes well, maybe he'll go very close.
It's almost Christmas, Joe. Give the guys confidence.
No, I like him.
All
That's
right.
my base for the day. When they are going through the work back in the yard, that was my base was for the day.
Well, Joe, you're doing a wonderful job. You and your team back at the Turffontein Training Centre. Keep up the good work.
Yes, and then all we can say again, well done to the owners, Mr. Colin Bird and Mrs. Sylvia Varesca. They are putting a big support for us, and then to my boss as well, Etiad, I know he's watching.
Well done.
He's very happy.
Good stuff.
Thank you very much.
You're going to take the 15,000, if you don't mind, on behalf of Mr. Colin Bird. That'll go a long way. Thanks very much to the Racehorse Owners Association. 15 grand will go to Mr. Colin Bird, who was the winning owner. And then Joe's also got his hands full of money over here with 1,500 rand representing the groom. Joe, who is the groom?
Nelson Mashanga.
All right, there we go to Nelson. Congratulations. And thanks again to Warren Tannis and his team at World Sports Betting for that 1,500 rand. It goes a long way. I know many grooms appreciate it. It just helps them a little bit extra in the mornings to chase and get these horses come to the course in pristine condition. All right, so that's how we open up proceedings. PA starts in race number 2.